Let's all just move to Brazil. Your family got like a spare bedroom or something?
Multiple.
For me and my wife.
They have
it's
a
gotta
lot
be
of floor.
soundproof because I moan a lot.
I don't think my grandma wants to hear that.
Well, let's rip them hearing aids off, Grandma.
Welcome back to Soccercito. We are ranking football's greatest ever derbies. First one, El Clásico.
Iconic.
Yeah,
Iconic.
as iconic as it gets.
Yeah.
It's the possibly the best rivalry in sports. Not maybe like crazy. There's people gonna say, oh, if you go to Boca Juniors and stuff like and River Plate, it's crazier atmosphere. But in terms of what everyone tunes in to watch, El Clásico outdoes every derby. I think.
Yeah. If you're called El Clásico or El Superclásico, you're, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we need to
There's
debate
not
that.
much of debate. It'd be weird to, I mean, it's just maybe one day Mbappe will win one. Who knows?
I just don't think he's a good player.
Oh, all right. Now we're on debate.
Brazil, Argentina.
Super iconic.
Well, they call it like the never ending, the forever rivalry.
In South America, it's just the two powerhouses. You know, it's always gonna be. It always has been. It always. It's just what it's insane. Every time they play, the players talk about it. It's different. It's a different type of thing. Unfortunately, I must say, it has seemed like Brazil has gotten a little weaker, which hasn't made the rivalry so great. But even back then, sometimes Brazil would smack Argentina. But some of the things you see when they won Copa America in the Maracanã, they were singing that song. There's a lot that goes into it.
I'm thinking heated because one, we can't put everything into iconic.
Exactly.
But two, it also feels like because you don't get it twice a year, every year, and you don't get it in cup matches, potentially more than that, it's not often that they play each other other than the qualifying. So we don't ever get to see it in major competitions.
I feel like every time they play, though, it's an aggressive, always some type of fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Heated feels like we're undervaluing it a little bit.
I think so, too.
I mean, it's,
but the
it's
problem
tough.
is we can't put everything iconic, like you said.
Yeah, like, to
I
me,
would
it's
put
like-
it iconic.
But now we're getting to the point of like, how are these derbies like marketed? El Clásico to me is clearly like the entire world is watching. Brazil, Argentina, at least for me, also feels like the entire world should be watching that game. I mean, is it marketed as good as the El Clásico? No.
The two countries hate each other. They hate each other.
I'm good with iconic.
I think it's the
There.
most iconic national team rivalry. That's what I think.
I would say that as well.
Just put everything in iconic.
Old Firm.
As iconic as it gets.
It's not as iconic as a Clásico. We can accept that.
Buddy, people have died. What are we talking about? This is the most hated. Two religions against each other. Yeah. This is crazy during the nation that invented, you know, some of the hooliganism in this during a derby.
Yeah.
You knew the teams just off the nickname. That's crazy.
So I'm fine with iconic, but I could understand other people not if you say the Old Firm Derby and being like, wow, what's that? I could see.
No,
some people may not know.
Time out.
They're
Old Firm doesn't have the same magnitude of name as El Clásico.
Sure,
But to a
but
casual,
you already
to a
know.
casual, to
No,
a casual.
I feel like everyone knows what the Old Firm is, whether you watch it or not.
All I do know is that people say that Old Firm is like the game you have to go to one time in your life.
El Clásico is probably the best heavyweight bout in all of football.
Yes.
Old Firm is the most absolutely dangerous.
Hence, heated is a good
No,
category.
heated, it's iconic.
It's like
It is
Firm
iconic.
is-
It is iconic.
It's iconic to, like,
if somebody were to ask me, is it iconic? I would say 100%.
Yes. Why are we even arguing this?
Milan Derby.
Derby della Madonnina.
I didn't learn that in Italian class.
Come on,
I took that in
put
London.
some respect on it.
Little sad story about me. I know nobody cares, but I'm gonna say it anyways.
Sure, can we get violin music, please?
Growing up, the only cable I had, no Premier League, it was only the Italian league. So me and my dad used to watch a lot of the Italian league. Inter and AC Milan games were literally insane because of the names that were there.
Right.
I do not even get an ounce of that feeling today when I
No.
watch it. Not even close.
That's why-
I
yeah,
remember me watching those games, seeing all those names, being like, this is the best footy match ever. Today, I forget they're even playing.
When Maldini was around, I would have gone up a little bit higher. Right now, it is mild at best. The teams want to win, of course, who doesn't? But the fans can sit next to each other. I don't think that much bad would happen.
mild feels harsh for such an iconic. Maybe that's the
Case
right
the
word.
yeah. You know it's not iconic because it doesn't live to the hype as it does today.
Right.
All those other ones we say lived in the past, live now, and will live in the future.
And the Old Firm is like, doesn't matter who's playing. It could be, both teams could be in the 4th division, and they need police squad, SWAT teams.
All right. So, man, some people are going to be upset with that designation. What are you going to do?
Zlatan,
listen.
sign better players around Christian Pulisic.
2-0,
US versus
Mexico. From a derby perspective, this is kind of I can't believe this is included.
Name me another one where bags of piss are thrown at players.
I mean, that happens in a couple other countries.
Go ahead, name it.
I can't necessarily tell where where and how much urine is being tossed around. Like,
To me, this is heated.
Whoa, we're gonna put U.S. Mexico over the Milan Derby?
Yeah, absolutely.
In the context
if
of
you're not from this area, you don't understand.
No.
the
Listen,
history
growing
of it.
up, even me not being a huge USA fan, whenever they played Mexico, everyone tuned in.
Yeah.
Everyone
it
tuned
still
in.
means something.
It was heated, but I think it's a little bit in the idea that I feel like it's not as hype as it used to be.
I think that's only because the U.S. have gotten the upper hand for the most part of the last 2-3 years.
That's true.
This was absolutely heated in every way, shape, or form.
We're gonna get ripped in the comments for putting it over Milan Derby.
That's the thing. Is like,
Well, who cares about what the comments are? That's better for us, man. The more engagement, the better. Go ahead, type it up.
I will say this: some classic games, USA versus Mexico. A lot of classic games.
Dude.
I would say in the last decade, at the very least, like
A little weak.
no, I mean I've been more emotionally invested, obviously in these U.S. Mexico matches versus any Milan derbies. I mean, like that's with respectfully, but it is what it is. I can't think of in the last 10 years like specific iconic moments from Milan derbies, but I can easily remember specific incredible moments from the U.S. Mexico.
Yeah, I'm on the same page.
Merseyside Derby up next. All right, I'll just help you guys out. Iconic. Put it right up there.
It's
Evertonian
irrelevant.
right here. Let's go.
It's irrelevant.
Irrelevant is
Irrelevant is
crazy.
What is the relevance of it?
Liverpool usually gets the upper hand, but it doesn't change the fact that, you know,
They don't even
that
hate each other.
It's a heated game. Yes, they do. A lot of first. Anthony Gordon, who got rejected by Liverpool, ended up playing for Everton and was playing for a team that he hated.
Yeah, but this is like all details that like.
Yeah, only you know.
I think outside of England, nobody really is like.
Dog, they don't even know y'all in the
And
same
to be
city.
honest, is Everton even Liverpool's biggest rival?
No, Manchester United is.
Like all the ones we're naming, it's their biggest rival. You're naming someone that's like, we want to join too.
Yeah.
It's like Everton, back up,
They
bro.
play in the same city. That's always huge
it was cool. The
matches.
stadium was close to each other. all
the
that.
You know
drama
what?
of-
If you guys got to face each other in some like Champions League matches that matter, some knockout stuff.
I respect it.
be honest with you-
I get excited and watch every time it happens. But I think anybody outside of England or that follows the Premier League,
Dog, it's not that contentious even in England, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. It means more to you as an Everton fan than it even does to Liverpool fans.
oh, you gonna take that?
Damn, bro.
Irrelevant though. It's so
Irrelevant.
rude.
Irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
It's a popular derby.
We can't put it at the same level as the Milan Derby.
Why not?
Irrelevant's a mean word, but it has to go there.
It's irrelevant.
Okay.
For now.
he just said
For
it's
now.
irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
I didn't know Soccercito was gonna bully me, bro.
Yeah,
but
dog.
here we are. Their Klassiker, Bayern Dortmund. If you're calling the Merseyside Derby irrelevant, this is immediately irrelevant. Dortmund.
Heck no.
They
Dortmund-
faced each other in Champions League. I
Bro,
said what I
that's
said for a
it.
reason.
Bro,
I said what I said for
Bayern
a
wins
reason.
all the time. They
That
win
time-
the league all the time. Dortmund barely can never get even a sniff.
but everybody knows that's the match you got to watch in Germany anytime they face in a Champions League final.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass. When has Everton and Liverpool ever faced in a Champions?
I'm
I don't know if they have in the past.
They have not.
They have
Okay.
not, no. Here's why I'm going to say it should be heated because it's been a part of a Champions League final. And
That's
it's
not
been part
enough.
of the-
It's been literally 20 years.
I'm fine with it being mild, but it still feels like, you know, think back to like when Erling Haaland was there. Think back to some of those.
Yeah.
The Jurgen Klopp era, it felt bigger than maybe it does right now. But dude, for me,
Dortmund needs to win a couple for this to be
that's it.
heated.
To be fair though, also the fans play a big part. Like the Bayern versus like the yellow wall, that's a big thing. But I can't put it above the Milan Derby. There's no way.
all right, I think it should be heated, but I could understand it being mild. I'm happy to
Mild,
move
you
on.
go with that? Mild?
Fine. Yeah, I'm still butthurt, but what are you gonna do?
Hudson River Derby.
Iconic.
Iconic.
Don't joke
Iconic.
around. It is iconic.
It's one of the greatest rivalries of all time. If you guys don't put this irrelevant,
It's not
we
irrelevant.
are
It's
gonna
not
have a
irrelevant.
big issue. You want to say? Get the heck? There's always need to explain this.
Go to one of these matches, bro.
Are you guys listening to this?
Riot Squad has been called.
Guys, it's kind of like in the Milky Way, right? You look at the Milky Way. You ever seen that video where it's like that photo where it's like this is Earth and there's a little arrow?
Yeah.
That's that. It's us thinking like, yeah, we're so important. And you take a zoom back in the football world, and that is us, like a little dot.
The U.S. doesn't have derbies. This is as big and as important as a derby gets in the U.S.
I'm not disrespecting it. I've seen videos. It gets nuts. Nobody outside the USA gives a damn about this game.
I don't know, bro.
Can I just tell you some of the names?
Nobody.
Can I tell you some of the names?
outside But you guys are diehard New York City
No.
FC fans.
Can I tell you some
You're
of
in
the
those
names?
community pages where a guy from Australia is like, let's go, boys.
Can I tell you some of the names of some people who disagree with you? David Villa, Frank Lampard, Andrea Pirlo, Thierry Henry, Rafa Marquez. These are icons that have played in this, and they've said that it was important for them to win it.
So
if they're saying,
so let me get this right.
If they said it was important for them to win it, maybe we should agree.
First of all, they have to say that.
All I'm saying is this is mild. I'm putting it at mild.
Putting New York City FC versus New York Red Bulls above Everton versus Liverpool.
Okay, I'm willing to say it. I think they go mild.
Don't, and you out of all people, being an Everton fan, also a New York
ticket holder,
fine, should not be okay with
We
this.
are bullying you into putting this into mild.
Especially because
Comments. I tried.
Where were you born?
U.S.
Okay, it's mild.
North London Derby.
I mean, for me, it's iconic. I could understand if we all agree on heated. Only because Tottenham don't win it ever, bro.
This is same argument with their class. This is mild at best to me. Tottenham don't ever even put up a fight.
No, it's always a good game. It's always a good game.
We know the outcome before the whistle's even blown.
I
think this is heated for sure.
Yeah,
for me,
it is
it's
an
iconic.
opportunity for Arsenal to embarrass Tottenham. It is not heated.
So you're right, iconic. Good point. As an Arsenal fan, iconic. To me, it belongs in the heated only because it's also been going on for so long.
Yeah. And there's a lot of iconic moments. Even when they're separated like by a gap, it's always a good game.
They celebrate St. Totteringham's Day, bro.
The only thing for me is that every time I sit down and watch the North London Derby, I'm always entertained.
Yeah.
I'm always entertained. So for me, I'll put it heated because it's always good. Iconic moments. Galatasaray Fenerbahce. Is there a name for this, by the way? WrestleMania?
Istanbul Derby? The Intercontinental Derby. Speaking of fan culture, this is
exactly
iconic in the sense of what you see in the stands. But because the clubs aren't always fighting for major stuff, I feel like the reason we tune in is because we think the fans are going to be crazy.
Respectfully, because I know they get intense out there, but this feels irrelevant.
I wouldn't say irrelevant.
I'm never going to say that just because I've been there and I ain't saying that.
And the Merseyside Derby is irrelevant. The Turkish one, they're like, yo, I lock in a Turkish Derby. I got B in sports.
Turkish Community Christian wants to put your iconic derby below the Hudson River Derby. I heard that the fans here are where it gets crazy. Like, you want to talk about fan culture and the effects of what's all going on, and then also the fights outside of it. That is like life or death.
Let me give you some history. A guy slept in the ad board overnight, snuck into the stadium, slept in the ad board overnight, so he could get out of there during the match and pull a knife out on the players.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say to watch the game.
So we need more violence to climb up the rankings.
That gives you an idea of how important this is to people.
All of them are heated in some way. They're derbies. That's the point. that's the foundation of these conversations.
How many people are tuning in to watch that?
But would you say, just off the word, is it a mild match?
Definitely not. But to Christian's point, if we rank it like that, all of these are heated.
They all have some contentiousness to them. Who is kind to each other? Who's super nice to each other?
Derby della Madonnina.
They're not. They're just like, hey, nice, good day at work today.
There's documentaries about how the families are split. It's all very. So nice.
Why isn't that irrelevant?
Because it's not irrelevant. Because it's not irrelevant to the city.
All right, are we doing mild or heated?
To me, it's heated.
I'm mild.
I am deciding. I want to put it heated.
Wow.
Flu-Fla. This is a good one.
I always say Flu-Fla.
It's the Battle of Rio.
These are big clubs in Brazil.
I would argue Flamengo is one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Flamengo is without a doubt one of the biggest clubs in the world.
Yeah.
If you are right now typing that they aren't, that means crazy. You don't know ball.
Yeah. You gotta check out their fan base. It's insane.
You don't even need to, bro.
Yeah.
They're bigger than the club you love, unless you're a Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United fan.
Listen, Fluminense, good run in the Club World Cup.
Yeah. They had one of my favorite coaches of all time. Janice recently was there. But popularized relationism way before Xabi Alonso ever did.
I think Brazil is a home for the sport, and I think this is the best rivalry. Maybe not the craziest rivalry in Brazil. There might be crazier rivalries, but like Corinthians, São Paulo is another crazy one.
Of course. Yeah. I'm happy with putting this at heated.
Yeah, I would think heated.
In general, I love the Brazilian futebol culture.
Yeah.
Let's
all just move to Brazil. Your family got like a spare bedroom or something?
Multiple.
It's for me and my wife.
They have a lot of
soundproof because I moan a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think my grandma wants to hear that.
Well, let's rip them hearing aids off, Grandma. Roma, Lazio. Derby della Capitale.
When I went to Italy on my honeymoon, I went to Rome, and it felt like a Rome city. No, I didn't see any Lazio related anything.
So when I was in the few times that I've been to Rome, I ask every cab driver, Roma or Lazio, and it is split right down the middle, dog. And if you even suggest that they're the other one, you are out of that ride. Italy doesn't seem a country where football is like always around, but the clubs themselves is not what people are talking about. They're talking about the sport more. You know, where like in England, I feel like maybe you can't wear this shirt in this part of town. I don't get that vibe. Maybe outside of wearing Juventus anywhere, especially you wore Milan in Naples, and you almost didn't have a good time.
It was a problem. But they were still mean, but they weren't. I wasn't in fear of like my safety.
You wear a Juve shirt to Naples, you're probably not going to make it out.
To me, this is irrelevant. I don't hear anybody talking about this game.
I was going to say mild, but that's such a good point. Like, who the hell says, yo, did you see the Lazio Roma game?
I think out of respect, we should put it at the same level as, because I actually think this is more.
Hold on. We don't even respect anybody. What is respect?
Yeah, so I think we at the very least have to go mild. And if anyone is upset, this ain't your granddaddy's Derby della Capitale. This is today's Derby della Capitale is mild. Y'all need to get better players.
I'm irrelevant.
I'm going to put it irrelevant.
Superclásico, iconic.
Right.
Iconic. There's
iconic.
no argument.
I don't see. I mean, from iconic from obviously
it's iconic. It's iconic.
How about this? Take everything else out of iconic. This is the iconic.
I mean, the fan culture, the fact that they don't allow away fans at either stadium is crazy.
How about this? It on it Clásico. It on the old firm.
Not the quality on the pitch.
No,
not the quality on the pitch.
No.
On all of it.
The only reason why
it doesn't matter if everyone had one broken leg and had to get, those little carts where you bend your knee and you push, because if every player played that, it'd still be a better match than all these other ones. This is the single most iconic.
Yeah. I was going to say about Flu-Fla, that's one of the greatest in South America or Brazil. That's the greatest in South America right there.
I would venture to say that this is the greatest match in all of football. The one that everyone, if you are a football fan, this is the one match you want to go to.
Yes.
I want to go to it, but I can't. It's not appointment television.
It almost
to watch
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how bad the teams are.
The quality on the pitch is
not everybody watches it though.
But no. And it doesn't matter if you watch it or not. This is the single most important match you want to go to. If you're told I want to go to one match and not national teams, if you want to go to one club match, if this isn't the one that you want to go to,
I would argue a lot of people wouldn't choose this as their match.
That's crazy.
But I still have it as iconic.
Yeah, it's iconic. It's the most iconic.
Ajax, very nice. This is. If in the 70s and 80s,
bruh,
iconic.
When
we all put it up there.
Cruyff was banging.
When Dutch football was revolutionizing the game, and those Dutch teams were kicking ass in World Cups, yes, iconic. At this point, Netherlands has become a farm for they send all their players everywhere else, and these clubs are just really not.
To the fans, it's important, but to me, this is maybe mild.
Right.
It's not irrelevant because it's still an important match, which is crazy that we put the Capitale there. But yeah, to me, this is at least mild. If you want to say irrelevant, I would allow it.
I would say irrelevant. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel
a lot of people don't watch the Eredivisie.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's probably the lowest league in this entire table. So it's kind of just
crazy because we just put the league.
But Boca River is just you can't. That's iconic. What are we talking about? Oh, the Hudson River Derby. Never mind. That was really disrespectful. All right, last one. Manchester Derby. It's heated.
This is mild at best.
Yeah, I mean,
the only reason I'm not going to go irrelevant is because it usually, especially whoever's at home towards the end of the season, it generally means something. Somewhere on the table, and because Manchester City has been winning it nonstop for the last 4
so United got a couple of big wins.
I would say,
yeah, but that's what I mean. It's because usually United aren't usually at the top of the table,
right,
in the last few years. So it's usually important and a tough match for Manchester City.
I think every time they play, no matter how good Man City has been in the last couple of years, it was always even somehow, in terms of wins on each.
Yeah, but this also just started. This might be a newer rivalry than New York City FC.
Good point. That is the best point that you made, because they honestly started becoming a rivalry post 2010.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's there's no history to it.
Yeah, it's in its infancy still.
Don't say irrelevant.
No, it's not irrelevant, but I'm again.
Only one belongs in
Merseyside Derby, I still don't think belongs in irrelevant.
The most iconic moment of this rivalry, they weren't playing each other. That was Aguero.
That is true. But what makes it heated is when you hear Wayne Rooney talk about that Aguero goal, where he basically says it's a conspiracy, and that he couldn't believe that QPR kicked the ball back, and he felt that it was manufactured for them to win the league. So that is
everybody got on board and waited to the last absolute.
You gotta hear him out, though.
Hold on,
you gotta hear him out.
Mario Balotelli's only assist ever.
The scriptwriter's coach
was that one.
The scriptwriter's coach.
But some of the decisions, when you look back, I remember it fondly because I'm like, what an incredible moment.
I would low-key argue that the matches for Man United, Man City now are about the same good as.
Did you hit your head? They're the same good.
Sorry, there's another word I can say as good. The same.
Just
same,
as good?
Quality,
Same intensity
There you
as North London Derby.
That's what I'm saying. If North London Derby is in heated, where
It's
I
nowhere
think
near it.
where I think
I think the games are just as good.
Everyone else is their biggest rival. That's not even their biggest rival.
I'm not making a
The only reason I'm okay with putting in miles because there's no history.
That's what I'm saying.